Hiya's and higher healing vibrations. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. This is a birthday reading for those born July 13th. If this is your birthday, happy birthday to you. This is a very special free reading for you today. If it is not your birthday, but you are guided here, welcome. Perhaps maybe the moon or Cancer is significant in your birth chart. It could be your rising or your moon as well. So check that if you'd like, or just follow your gut and your intuition as to why you're here. Okay, so the messages, I do have a crystal ball in front of me. If I get messages there, I will interject and stop and pause to state whatever is coming through so that it's not lost. Sometimes things come super fast, and if they're not shared, then they're missed. But everything does happen for this way, and the flow of what the message is going to be and the intention, it's always going to be there for you, okay? For those birthday babies and souls, there are approximately 367,000 people born every single day in this world. So please take what resonates for you and leave behind for others what does not. Not everything may fit your story, so you don't have to try to force it. But if it does trigger you, or you burp, or you get upset, then that does mean that it is for you. Follow your gut feeling and your own intuition, okay? We are here. You are in a safe space. You're more than welcome to pull out your own cards while we do this as well. Let's see. Oh, the first thing that I was actually asked to do. So I meditate a little bit before to see what messages come through. The message that came through was the number 13. 13 came through. So you are meant to actually take a deeper dive into your birth date, the number 13. Find out more information about it. What does it mean to you? Find the deeper meaning of your actual date of the number 13. The first thing that did come to mind was 13 moon cycles, feminine energy. I asked Spirit what they wanted you to know about the number 13, and I pulled the Hanged Man, which is actually number 12. So this is right before the number 13, and the Hanged Man is, the download that I received was for the Hanged Man, and I'll hold this card up for you so that you can see here the Hanged Man position. And this is you sacrificing yourself freely, hanging upside down, choosing to do this in order to gain some insight and knowledge. It's a willingness that you're doing here in this position, okay? And the first thing that came was, the download was believe what you're being told in yourself. Your intuition, your inner compass, okay? Believe what you are being told and continue to seek more knowledge regarding it. So this is actually changing your perspective, opening up to new possibilities and ideas, not falling in the same category that you may have fell in many times before. This could be an awakening that you are going through at this time. But this is enlightenment. And there was, when I asked about this, what is it that Spirit, can you share what it is that they're not seeing, or what it is that they are supposed to give some attention to? And I pulled the Two of Pentacles. So this is about balancing, and this is about polarity, duality. This is about, instead of just going by the way of the world and externally seeking energy, advice, power from others, this is you now going inward. You decided, oh, okay, so you figured something out about yourself, the way you've been living. And now you want to change this aspect of yourself. So you freely sacrifice and you're willing to make a sacrifice in order to learn how to grow as a human being on this planet and to change a perspective. Whether this is challenging or understanding, learning more about deepening your religious beliefs. And this is like, I'm picking up an energy of someone that was in a religious family, that grew up with as a Catholic or grew up as a Protestant, someone that grew up in the church environment, and you've always just went with the church environment. And even though you've had questions that were never allowed or accepted or answered, you just pushed them aside, brushed them aside, and continued with the religion and your faith. But now you've decided to actually not, break free from this, is what Spirit's saying. Break free from this mentality to actually start getting answers to the questions that you've always asked. And you're not feeling guilt or shame about it, whereas before, when you started to do this, you felt guilt or shame about it, because some religions do not accept that or allow it. The Friday the 13th is always said to be bad luck or evil or bad. The number 13, this was established many ages ago, and this has to do with feminine energy, and it has to do with witchcraft and witches. So you're not staying within those bounds that you've stayed within before. And so you're freely wanting to learn. You have a whole new beginning. Your eyesight, your whole vision, everything is just like sitting there waiting to be born. So some of you are actually going to go through an ego death, a death of, and also like breaking of the old patterns and the ways. And it may sound very harsh or difficult. The number 13 major arcana, this is your soul level card. This is all about being in the present moment, being still, taking time to go inside, to allow yourself to get enlightened, to actually listen to all those voices in your head that keep saying, hey, this is really what you want to do, but you always find a way to discount it or quiet it down and not really follow your gut. And you're really being asked to follow your gut. And now in this space, you are going to do it. Surrender to it, and contemplate. Gain some patience, wait. And when you do this and you go inside, introspection and internal energy, it gives you great insight. So this could also reflect that someone is between two worlds right now, because you've already experienced this ego death or dark night of the soul, and you're in between stage right now because you're not who you were before. You've learned some knowledge, you've gained some insight and understanding that makes more sense to you. And now you're just like at the in-between stage. There's this acceptance. It's initiation. And then you're going to come to this Two of Pentacles here and balance your well-being, your health, your work life, your success. And also this is talking about feminine and masculine energy. When there's, anytime you hear the feminine energy is rising, it's important to understand that the feminine energy is really trying to really just have equanimity. It's trying to get to the level like masculine energy here and feminine energy here. And feminine is just trying to rise enough to balance this world out, Mother Gaia, and also balance out the whole all the humans of the world, so that our masculine and our feminine sides are working together. They're still opposites. I mean, it's still like joy and sorrow, thunderstorm, rainbow. I mean, it's still to a degree sometimes different. Yeah. but we're always going to have this. And so it's important to work with it and togetherness and understand. So once you have that going for you, it's really going to help you out in major, major ways. So another first thing that came was reading to you the angel number, what this angel number means, number 13, the day you were born. Okay. Ascended masters ask you to stay positive and give them any fears or doubts that they can heal and transmute. This number also means the sacred feminine, the goddess, and the intuitive side, as there are 13 moon cycles in a year. Wow, look at that. So this message was the very first one to come, was like, read them their number, read their birth date number to them. So this is the first one to come. And then as I was meditating with the candle here, your birthday candle, the number 13 literally came up, as far as look deeper into the number 13. So you are being asked, Spirit wants you to look into the number 13 and to find some more information out. I do pull angel number cards every day. They're short videos, less than 3 minutes long. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel and get those every day for yourself and start paying attention to numbers, please do so. And it may benefit you to start helping you just tune in to numbers in general. Those are ways that Spirit tries to connect with us. Look at this. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. That's Oprah Winfrey. Think like a queen. And this is no gender. There's no gender specific. Spirit doesn't have a gender, and we all carry masculine and feminine energy within our body. Okay, we all have light and dark. And it's important for us to know this, to embrace both sides, and to learn how to manage, learn how to work with the energies that come our way, and to know that they won't always be there. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about the balance? What else would you like for the birthdays to know on July 13th? And I also, there is some healing taking place. Archangel Raphael is present. So there's some healing taking place. What is this healing, Spirit? Can you share? Okay, so there's been some deceit in your life. And there's the death card. I was expecting us to get this. This is your number 13. And if you have, you are a Cancer sign, which is of the water, but so is Scorpio. And this is actually the Scorpio card. This is a soul level card. But it looks as though there's been some conflict, disagreement going on, maybe some chaos with others around you in a group setting. Group setting also came up while pulling. Before I pulled this card, after pulling this one, there was something about group and unity, working together with someone, and then I pulled this card. So this could actually mean someone is meant to work on their relationship with a partner that they're with, or family member, a child. You're being asked to really work with them, not against them. When instead of asking, why is this happening to me, ask yourself, what in me is drawing this energy in? Ask yourself, how can I improve this relationship? Ask yourself more along lines, questions like this, instead of kind of like guilt, shame, or pointing the finger. This is going to guide you in the direction of all of this eye-opening situations for you that you're going to step into. And now this is the 5 of Wands. And as you see, each crow is holding their own wand, and they're all moving in different directions. Yeah, you see that? It's almost as if everybody wants what they want when they want it, but no one wants to just come to compromise, to agree to something. But this is bringing change for you. It's going to change because I think that you are actually moving into a leadership position. That's been coming up quite a bit recently. This card is giving that energy that you are actually, and maybe not lead, maybe you're not going to lead willingly or knowingly, or like be labeled as a leader. It's just going to come naturally. That's what it is. Okay, that's why it's very subtle. Thank you, Spirit. That's some clarification. Yeah. But this also shows that each of these crows are unique in their own ability and can bring something positive to the table. So in your work environment, if this is related to your work environment is going to improve with this, because you're going to be able to respect the adversity, be able to acknowledge different philosophies, different backgrounds. You know, you might have a debate with someone, but this is really this is showing that your skills are going to help you. What you learn in your surrender mode is going to help you really stand out in a group of differences and work together to find that common ground of a challenge or conflict. I mean, this could be no, it's not that. Okay. All right. Thank you for clarity, Spirit. Yeah, that's what this is. This is about your leadership. And then we have death, which is showing your progress. I mean, you go from 12 to 13 on your soul level. So you are moving forward on your spiritual journey. This is wonderful. You're moving forward, and this is a very transformative energy that you're in. Have you been seeing crows? Someone here has been seeing some crows. Feel free to share your stories in the comments. I'd love to learn. But it's definitely showing that an old chapter is closing. It's coming to an end, and a new chapter is going to begin for you. It may be a slow transition, but it is coming for you. This is also a water card. So yeah. So it's really going to be positive. I think this is all internal. You're working internally to help yourself externally with the world, in group settings and your work, in your home life, in your volunteer life, in anything that you do. Okay, Spirit, what is the final message you'd like to share? Dandelion. Appreciating dandelion, something that this is really great. I love to get the hanged man in the beginning, where it's like the whole message is for you to get a new perspective shift, a new set of eyes, seeing the world in a whole new way. This is your birthday gift. Absolutely. Absolutely is how I like to say this, because most people look at dandelions as a weed. They don't appreciate or see or honor or respect the gift that the dandelion brings. They don't even understand or know the medicinal benefits that a dandelion can give to you. More and more people are awakening to this and are understanding how important and special and unique plant medicine is, learning how things in our front yard, in our backyard, side yard, other people's yard, anywhere we go, has Mother Earth, Gaia, is literally offering this medicine to us. Sometimes it's even waving at you from your kitchen window. You're looking out your kitchen window and you see this plant, just one little leaf waving at you. If you see this is literally Spirit speaking to you. Like, hey, I'm here. Come spend some time with me. Or it could also be an ancestor that's passed, or someone you loved that's gone, crossed over. So it's time to change your perspective and see the world in a whole new set, with a whole new set of eyes, and start to understand. Working with this dandelion, if you start working with weeds and start to understand really what they offer to the world, this is a sure way for you to also start to be willing to see in a different perspective and to see why. I mean, this is literally witchcraft, witchery. This is why some witches were burned at stake way back in the day because they knew about plant medicine, because they understood, because they worked with it, with crafts and with being in Mother Earth. And because they know this without really knowing it, you know, because it was shared with them as what we call now in this world a download, a knowing, an inner knowing, a clair of some kind. It's very interesting that for many times, many people was put in a loony bin for this, or they were killed for having this. It was like not allowed, not okay. But really all that is fear on the other side. The fear that others have of the power that you hold within your body, the knowledge that you have, the capability that our bodies have for us and can offer us is just phenomenal if we allow it and let it. But we first have to be willing, because we do have the free will. Okay, that's the message I have for you today. Let's go ahead and blow your candle out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.